Overwatch just released their newest tank hero, D.Mon, so I'm going to be going over her kit and how she should be played in Overwatch. Keep in mind, I've played her mainly in 5v5, but this video should still be applicable to 6v6 as well. But by the end of this, you'll have the basics of D.Mon down and will be able to play her better. So let's start by going over her kit. D.Mon is a 750 HP melee hero that functions as a brawl tank. For those of you that don't know, that just means that she's a close-range, fast-paced fighter like Junker Queen or Reinhardt. Her primary weapon, Plasma Saber, does 65 damage per swing, killing non-tanks in 3 to 4 swings. When she dies, she becomes demeched just like D.Va, and carries a mid-range weapon with her until she's able to remech. Her mobility consists of boosters that make her glide horizontally, meaning she cannot fly with her boosters and is instead based on a fuel meter rather than a cooldown. Her next ability is her Fusion Repeater, a gun with unlimited ammo that lasts for 4 seconds. Her next ability is her shield. This shield serves more as a barrier to protect herself and anyone directly behind her and has 650 health. Her boosters can also be active while shielding, but she moves slower. She also has the ability to perform a Surging Strike, where when holding up her shield she can attack, making her dash forward and deal 70 damage with her sword, also booping enemies. Her final ability is her ultimate, Limit Break. This puts her in third person where she slashes and anyone 25 meters in front of where the crosshair is pointed at takes 125 damage, moves 50% slower, and receives a Discord Orb effect. The attack also goes through shields. She also receives a base amount of 250 overhealth and an extra 50 overhealth per enemy she hits. Now let's move on how to play her. As I said before, D.Mon is a brawl tank. She fights up close in fast-paced fights with high sustain. But since she is a big character, she can be shot pretty easily. The two playstyles that you want to focus on with D.Mon are being aggressive and peeling for your teammates. When you fight aggressive, use your boosters to get in to secure a kill or two, then when the fight starts getting too intense, use your shield and boosters at the same time to back up out of the fight, like in this clip. Now when I say peel for your teammates, I mean covering for them when they are being attacked. Peeling is the action of defending your teammates when they are being focused by one or more enemies, typically against dive characters. So keep an eye on the enemy. When you see one of your teammates in need, or when you see the enemy getting ready to jump your teammates, boost over to that spot to cut them off, like in this clip. When it comes to using your abilities, remember to use your gun as much as you can, as it has good damage and a very fast cooldown. You can use your Surging Strike to push enemies into an area and make it harder for them to run away. And keep in mind that your shield doesn't block much damage, and is better for blocking abilities and high damage as if you're parrying it. And also, keep in mind that your ult's Discord effect is able to be cleansed by other abilities. Now let's move on to perks. D.Mon's perks come down to the type of enemies that you're going against. For the minor perks, if you are fighting against close-range enemies and less against long-range, then choose the Beast Within perk that heals your shield for 40 every sword hit. If you find yourself retreating from fights a lot, not being able to run away effectively, then I suggest the Mecha Mobility perk, as it allows you to boost for longer while holding your shield. For the major perks, if you're fighting against close-range enemies, then I would choose the Overstrike perk, as it grants 105 healing for every enemy you hit with Surging Strike, which helps keep you in the fight for longer. But if you're fighting against long-range enemies, then I would choose the Focus Fusion perk. That slows your gun's fire rate, but removes bloom and increases damage, allowing you to fight better at long ranges. Now let's move on to the characters that counter D.Mon. Since D.Mon has a huge hitbox, she gets decimated easily by certain characters. During my time playing her, the characters I struggled the most against were Roadhog, Zenyatta, Junkrat, and Mizuki. Roadhog and Mizuki prevent you from being able to run away, with Roadhog pulling you back in and Mizuki holding you in place. But like I said before, you can use your shield to, in a sense, parry their chains as they do not go through shields. Zenyatta and Junkrat are both in general great tank busters that can shred D.Mon. Another character that wasn't exactly a counter but was still tricky to play around was Reinhardt. Reinhardt has a higher amount of damage up close and makes it tricky for D.Mon to fight him head on. But if you use your boosters to dodge out of his hammer range, it can work. That's all I have to share for today. If there's any extra points, I'll post it as a pinned comment down in the comment section. There should also be some chapters in the description if needed. Thank you for watching.